Alright everyone, welcome to the tomb of Marco Ragnos.
Not even a challenge.
I did a couple of side quests off camera. Nothing important.
Someone clean up this mess.
I just love that ability. Just Force Storm of Lightning!
And stay down!
Yeah, I'm sorry, just the fun of this class being able to just, wield Force Lightning at your, whim in the palm of your hands is just so much fun. Now, unfortunately, you don't really get to have some of those abilities if you are a assassin, which is the double-bladed lightsaber one that can be a tank. Like I said, that one is much more focused on being melee, whereas this one is definitely focused on being a ranged caster.
And stay down!
Already level 8.
Not even a challenge.
Where's the other one? Ah, there it is.
Someone clean up this mess.
Okay. So, you guys remember how they said that in over 1,000 years, no one has ever figured out how to open this monument and get the Holocron, right? Oh, by the way, this is, at the time being, this is going to be the outfit we're going to be using for this run. Although I am considering a couple of other options, but I'm going to need to get some cartel coins before I can get those. But there's a variety of different outfits that you can use if you go with a Sith Inquisitor. You'll see him in a moment. He's got a particular outfit on, and then he has a specific mask on.
The power of the dark side is in me.
This is too easy.
Okay. What about blood?
Perhaps a little blood will satiate you.
Nothing. What about lightning?
Just open, damn it.
Oh. Over 1,000 years, not a single Sith thought, let me shoot lightning at it. Sometimes the most obvious choices are the ones to pick. Now that's interesting, the Holocron actually looks different compared to how it used to look. But yeah, just to give you guys a better look, this is the outfit, in case you're curious what it is. It is this right here, the Eradicator's war suit. This right here. And the mask I'm wearing is this right here, the Eradicator's mask. I don't have that many options in my collections right now. Like I said, there are other ones that I have considered getting for the Inquisitor, such as, like, there's the amended Mystics armor set, which is pretty interesting. There's the Fortified Defender armor set, though that can also be for the Warrior. There is the Intimidator armor set. There's the... You can get Darth Malak armor in this. If you want to look like Darth Malak, you can absolutely do that. You can get the Reaver's armor set, which can make you look like Darth Mar, except it's white instead of red. So there you go. There's the Spectre armor set. I think it looks pretty cool, and that looks like kind of what I would imagine an Inquisitor to wear. So that's something I may consider picking up, though obviously, like I said, if I'm gonna change my appearance to some of these other collections, I'm gonna need some cartel coins. It's one of the irritations of this game. That some of the coolest stuff is not something that you can actually, like, get, like, by defeating a boss or, from a raid or something. You gotta buy it in the cartel market shop, you know? It's one of the irritating things. Some of the cool stuff is locked behind the shop, which, you may have to spend actual real money on the coins in order to get, so... Hello, Hawken. Now we have the Holocron. Like I said, no one in 1,000 years was able to figure out to shoot lightning at the thing and actually get it to open. So he apparently is not expecting us to actually get this, You
better not be wasting my time, slave. You better have the Holocron. A fake. Or stolen from the library, probably. I'll deal with you later. Now, I believe it's time for another demonstration. Grr, step forward.
Yes, Overseer.
Grr. Fon, kill him.
With pleasure, Overseer.
Wow, this is amusing to me. It's alright, you, kill this one. Okay, sure.
Let Grr be an example to you. Fon destroyed him easily, like he will destroy all of you. Are there any other objections?
I love how he asked this at the end, like, earlier when he was like, you are going to die. Is that clear? As if he's expecting me to answer and respond, yes, that is clear. Here, it's like, Fon's going to destroy you all. Are there any objections to that? Yes. Don't push it.
You are only giving us power, Harken.
And your comments are only hastening your death, slave. Now the rest of you know the next trial. Go. You, slave, stay here. Now, slave, you think yourself pretty clever getting that holocron, don't you?
Again, him asking this, I'm like, oh, you did what I asked you to do. You think you're so clever. I'm like, I just did what you asked me to go do. Just obeying orders. I'm just that good.
I really am the best.
You are lucky Lord Zash finds you useful. Now, for your trial.
Hold on.
Yes. And now.
Stop with your taunts and give me my next trial.
If you wish to prolong your life, you will not make demands of me again, slave. Now, for your trial. The last, darkest secrets of Tulak Horde are buried in his tomb. Lord Zash wants this text. But the final resting place of the dead lord is not easily trespassed. You will not be the first to die there.
I will return, and with the text.
Do not come back here until you've gotten the text from Tulak Horde's tomb. Out of my sight! Yes, let... And no. If not, but...
Is there a reason you keep sending me into the tombs?
Lord Zash's research is her own business, and no one else's. You're not fit to know. Any other stupid questions?
Wait a minute. You don't know, do you? You're as in the dark as I am. Lord Zash hasn't told you anything, has she?
You are begging for...
Hold on. Let's now do this with the mask off. I'm actually kind of debating this.
You better not... Yes, for... Let...
You are only giving us power, Harken.
And you're... Now...
Stop with your taunts and give me my next trial.
If you wish... No, but the...
Is there a reason you keep sending me into the tombs?
Lord Zash, any other...
Wait a minute. You don't know, do you? You're as in the dark as I am. Lord Zash hasn't told you anything, has she?
You are begging for death, slave. Do not come back here until you've gotten the text from Tulak Horde's tomb. Out of my sight, slave!
Yeah, that facial animation there is something that actually tempts me to just leave the mask off. I'll probably put it on later once we get more dark side corruption, because dark side corruption on a Sith pureblood with red skin is, it looks strange. It looks very strange. Oh, both of these quests at the same time.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, you who would be Sith, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
Indeed, I have. Korriban is most inspiring, my lord.
You find it so? Then you should understand something. Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
You're mingling with a former slave right now.
Is that so? This is a sad day, but you may yet be useful. True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
Well, what I find amusing is that if you play a Sith warrior and you kill Tremel, he thanks you for it.
Who are you to judge whether Sith are pure or inferior?
As an agent of the Emperor and the Dark Council, I will report to them, and if necessary, seek ways to restore hereditary supremacy. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
I have need of you, young one. Whatever errand your master sent you on can wait until we are through.
What gives you the right to command me?
I am Inquisitor Urinth, and I represent the intelligence operations of the Sith. We are currently holding an important Jedi prisoner, a spy who attempted to reach this academy. We have plans for him. Upon capture, we found the Jedi's mind simple to manipulate. We fed him false memories through a combination of drugs and sorcery. Soon he will return to his Jedi commanders and report the lies we fed him. He will know nothing of what we've done. All that remains is to stage his escape.
And once he's free, what will he tell the Jedi? What did you plant on him?
Information that should encourage certain Outer Rim colonies to reduce their defenses. Once that happens, we can arrange the destruction of those colonies and their Jedi defenders. You are young enough, new enough, to be a plausible traitor. You will go to the Jedi, talk to him, do as he asks, earn his trust. When that is done, set him free. Do whatever is necessary to get him out of prison. We will ensure that he reaches his ship and returns safely to his Jedi friends.
How do I know you won't accuse me of treason?
Prove your strength. Prove that you are truly Sith, and all the accusations in the world will mean nothing. You will find the Jedi Quarian Dorgis in the jail cells. He is still confused and should not be overly difficult to convince.
Alright, let's head up here, not just to scan the guy, but also because I gotta pay a visit to the trainer. So let's go scan this guy first, and I'll go see the trainer.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Alright, so I can be able to now cast a heal. I can put them in a whirlwind for 60 seconds, like a cyclone. Increases force critical chance of your direct attacks and heals by 60% each time a direct force ability critically hits, or each time a channeled force ability is activated when charge is consumed. Last 20 seconds.
Be gone.
So I like the idea that I can now cast a... Even if I'm not playing the healing spec, I can now be able to actually cast heals. It's like how a DPS shaman in Warcraft can still be able to cast, like, Healing Surge. It is, oh, hold on. You have to go, talk to this Jedi prisoner. And pull the ruse over his eyes.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance.
I take it you're the Jedi who was captured.
I'm Corian Dorgis. I'm a Jedi. Even here. Even on Korriban. Why do you care? Why are you here?
I want the Jedi to see you broken and despair.
Is that my fate? To be a symbol of your triumph? Better that you're here to help me. Why am I talking in circles? What's wrong with me?
Am I supposed to care?
Whoa.
There's no emotion.
I take...
Why do you... Is your... Oh.
Am I supposed to...
You're right. I apologize. There's no passion. There's serenity. I can focus. If you want to help... Before I was captured, the Sith chased me into the tomb of Tulak Hor...
So yeah, then we get the quest to go get his equipment in the area that we are heading to. I like how some of these side quests open up based on where you are in the class story, because it's like, hey, you're going there anyway, so here's a couple more side quests for you to mess around with while you are in that area. Can't use my mounts yet, because we are not level 10 yet. So I have to rely on my rocket boost here.
Please use all products only as intended.
There we go.
Be well.
Be well. The player is still up there. Alright, we'll pick up the other one from the guy who actually gives us the quest. Since it's literally on our way. I was able to solo these on my Sith Warrior Juggernaut. I imagine I might be able to do the same thing out here on my Sorcerer.
Come closer, Acolyte. The wind I've
Who are you?
Aha. So there's one of the tablets that we need to get. Now, I did that after I had already gotten to, like, level 13 or so. We're not even there yet. So there's part of the equipment. Or at least the thing that's like, hey, get the equipment. You find out it's actually scattered amongst the things there, so... So let's go ahead and trigger that first.
And stay down!
I'm sure that the fact that I've got Shay with me is going to make this much easier. Yeah. Now go get his equipment from the trash in the area.
Not even a challenge.
I summon lightning on your heads.
It's too easy.
Agreed, Shay. But that's just because we are so powerful. No, seriously. Like, in lore, part of the point of the story is that some of these characters that we get to play are just absolute, incredibly powerful characters.
And stay down! Not even a challenge. Someone clean up this mess. And stay down! This is too easy. Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge.
There it is. Alright. So now let's go into this one.
Thank you very much.
And that is why you help out your fellow player. Obviously, my damage doesn't do nearly as much as it probably was for my warrior when I did this.
Someone clean up this mess.
Doing this early is probably going to give us a interesting leg up when it comes to XP and gear.
This is too easy. And stay down! Not even a challenge. This is too easy.
Okay, I didn't necessarily mean to do it like that.
Not even a challenge. Someone clean up this mess. And stay down. Someone clean up this mess.
Here we go. Yeah, I'd say those are nice little early upgrades. Now, of course, if you're always curious, well, you can't see what you look like. No, actually you can. Yeah, so there you go. That's what you'd look like if you weren't using any transmog stuff like I am. But I kind of prefer this cool look here. Oh, wait, we already got it. Never mind. Have some buffs. I love that that is just on such a short cooldown. You can just spread them around at your leisure.
And stay down! Not even a challenge.
It's gonna get so fun to just constantly cast all these force lightning abilities. When I mainly played through this in the main story, I played the assassin because I loved the whole using a double-bladed lightsaber. So it was a different type of way to play. One of the things I liked that it seemed like you could actually be able to channel force lightning into your lightsaber. Because again, more melee focus, and it just seemed to, you know, it was still emphasizing that aspect of your class.
This is too easy. And stay down!
But being able to cast some of these really powerful abilities is still pretty fun. Alright, let's go ahead and do the red machine first before we go get the tablet. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. You activate it, you kill a bunch of core slugs, and then you get the thing, and that's it. The only challenge comes when you gotta face, like, the brood mother core slug. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets us to level 10.
Someone clean up this mess. This is too easy. Not even a challenge.
You can just keep casting this just on cooldown.
This is too easy. Not even a
There we go,
challenge.
level 10. And there she is, the Brood Queen. Stun you. Grab that. Hold
Stay
on.
down.
What is this?
Someone clean up this mess.
Chain lightning, which probably doesn't make sense against a single enemy.
Not even a challenge.
Woo. Healing an ally or performing a damaging attack on enemy both have a chance to grant 44 power for 6 seconds. It can only have once for 20 seconds. Yeah. You can see why back in the day, before they made this easier to solo, that it definitely encouraged players to group up and do these to not only get XP and level, but also be able to get gear and such. In my opinion, they're pretty fun. It's also a great way for you to kind of spend a little bit more time getting more familiar with your class and how it works and functions, especially if you're planning on utilizing it in the late game. Or end game, if you want to refer to it as. Alright.
It's too easy.
Alright, back we go. Actually, hold on a second. Yep, back we go. All right.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Alright, before I turn these in, let's go to the trainer so I can get my piloting skill, so I can actually start using my vehicles and mounts.
What dark secret shall I share with you? Begone.
Purging CC. Crushes the target. Okay, so now... Oh, hold on, that's right. I got to go here. And then here. And go ahead and start adding these. Here we go. Love the jetpack, because it's a jetpack.
Step forward. I assume you've completed my task. I will take the Holocron now. It is time we judge the purity of your Overseer's blood. Time we know how much of the ancients survive in their veins.
What does it matter? The ancient Sith are dead.
It matters because the ancient Sith are the source of our power. They are everything we are. The Holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the Overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith to survive.
You must be terrified that the true Sith might become extinct.
I fear for the Sith as a whole, and I would honor the ancestors who gave me strength. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training, but in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
So, hey, Jedi, I got your stuff. You'll be able to escape.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Sith. It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guards change shifts, I think I can slip out of the academy. But what about you? Will you be okay?
Korriban is my home, Jedi filth. I fear nothing here.
I should have remembered that. I apologize for my concern. I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
If everything's settled, I'll be leaving.
As you say, Sith. Thank you again. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
No. The Jedi are certainly not for me. Look at the range on that heel.
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed. Our business is concluded. I will make note of your assistance in my report.
My duty is my life.
As it should be. Take these tokens as payment for your service, and know that no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
Yes, remarkable. Magnificent. You slave. No, acolyte. You're the one who brought me this magnificent holocron from the tomb of Marka Ragnos, yes?
Hello, Lord Zash.
Yes, my lord. I found the holocron.
Unbelievable. 1,000 years buried in that tomb. The Sith Lords passing it by. And then the most unlikely person comes along. Tell me, how did you manage it?
I shot lightning at it and it opened.
Such a simple solution. Why did none of us think of that?
Good question.
We must have thought too deeply on it, believed too strongly that it could not be done. Or perhaps we were simply not meant to open it. Your work so far, in bringing back this holocron, and now the text from Tulak Hod's tomb, has me intrigued. I am watching your progress eagerly. I have high hopes for you, Acolyte. Sky high.
Really? Harkin seems to favor Fawn.
Harkin's only purpose is to weed out the weak. Beyond that, his opinion means nothing. Good luck, Acolyte. Good luck.
Energetic and excitable, Lord Zash has devoted her life to researching the arts of the Sith. An expert at manipulating the dark side of the Force, she eschews the ostentation and pretentiousness common to instructors at the Academy on Korriban. Many students are initially taken aback, both by her appearance and her demeanor. Scholarly, even bookish, Scholarly, even bookish, she also seems young for one who has risen so high in the Academy's ranks. Instead of instructing through fear and intimidation, she is quick to offer encouragement or a helping hand to acolytes who show promise. But on Korriban, only the cunning and the strong survive. There is more to Zash than meets the eye, and those who underestimate her rarely live to regret their mistake. A gruff, hardline traditionalist, Overseer Harkon believes in the Empire and the superiority of its children. He makes no effort to hide his contempt for acolytes who have risen up from slavery, or those chosen from alien cultures. His stubborn rejection of the changes at the Academy, of the need to replace Sith lost in the war with a new and lesser generation, has crippled his prospects for advancement, leaving him bitter and spiteful, particularly to those students who represent what he most despises. Harkon is well aware that his days are numbered, yet he is determined to exact his revenge on those acolytes unfortunate enough to be placed under his supervision. If he can't keep the fools of the galaxy from joining the Academy, then at least he can make them suffer. Yeah. Quite the contrast and difference between Zash and Harkon, right?
I was just about to send Fon off. What delayed you, slave?
Well, First Lord Zash stopped me to tell me how amazing I am, and then we got talking, and I suppose I lost track of time.
Just like a slave to make up stories. Lord Zash would crush you like a gizka if you ever crossed her path. You're not worthy of her presence. Now, did you collect the text from Tulak Horde's tomb?
Of course. As always, I'm brilliant.
Give it here. No doubt it's been badly damaged. It's what we get for sending a careless lowlife to do a Sith job. Isn't that right, Fon?
What are we waiting for, Overseer? Why don't we kill this wretch now?
You have a big mouth, slave, but no combat skills. I don't want to see you again until you've satisfied the Korriban instructors. The training facility is on the second floor of the Academy and is usually reserved for the Dark Lords and their apprentices. This is not a promotion, and you are not to speak to anyone except the training master when you are up there, understand? You are not fit for their presence.
Please tell me Thorn can come. We'll have so much fun.
Fon has been training at combat his whole life. He was born to be Sith. You are just as likely to chop your own arm off as not, slave. Now get going to the second floor training grounds. You don't want to keep the instructors waiting.
We'll save these for later. Oh. Oh, I really want one of my own hollow statues. Makes me so sad that I don't. Hold on. Let's go the actual trainer first. Although I don't think he has anything at level 11.
What dark secret shall I share with you?
Hold on a second. Okay. So, yeah.
Hello there, friend. You remember my brother and me from downstairs? With Harkon, right?
Sorry it had to be this way.
We don't like it any more than you do. Well, maybe a little more.
Now. You really don't know whether I like this or not.
I'm sorry, man. I liked you. I really did.
But Harkon made us a deal, see? We kill you, we go home.
You will regret that.
We don't want to. But we know we can't beat Fon, and we'll never be Sith. At least this way we can go home, alive.
Quiet, Balak. The time for talk is past. Fight for your life, Acolyte.
Someone clean up this mess.
And just like that, they're dead. Because of course they are. Nice trick, Harkin.
Well, well. Look who shows up at long last. I half expected to hear you'd crossed some Dark Lord upstairs and finally got yourself killed. None of the others have shown up either. I assume they're dead by now, which means you and Fon are the last ones.
So I just killed Fawn and I'm Sith, right? This shouldn't take long.
Wrong. Your final trial will be to retrieve an ancient map from the innermost chamber of Nagasado's tomb, which has never been breached in thousands of years. But before you get the map, you'll have to awaken an ancient assassin called a Dashard that sleeps in the tomb. You cannot access the map without him. Understand?
What exactly is a Dashard?
They're a lost race of assassins that the ancient Sith used to devour their Force-using enemies. This one will probably eat you the moment he's freed. Oh, and one more thing. You'll be competing with Fon for this map. Whoever brings it back will be Lord Zash's apprentice. The other will die. And Fon's already started, so my advice? Run, slave. Run.
One moment, please.
Lord Zash! What are you doing here?
Overseer, are you implying that I, a Lord of the Sith, don't have the right to go where I please within the Academy of the Sith?
No, of course not, Lord Zash.
Good. I saw the last acolyte arrive. I wanted to see the hopefuls off on their final trial. Where's, the red one, Fon?
He finished his trial early, so I sent him on rather than keeping him waiting for this.
Pity. I just finished translating the wonderful text this acolyte brought from Tulak Hord's tomb, and it's most illuminating. I don't know that the map can be retrieved without it.
Well, well, well. It's a good thing I didn't start running, isn't it, Harkin?
It's too late. Fon's already left. You can't just...
Give one acolyte an unfair advantage over the other? Overseer, when has being Sith ever been about being fair? Now, my dear acolyte, here is what you must do to free the Dashard. There are rods scattered throughout the tomb of Nagasado. These rods are the keys to the chamber where the ancient assassin is imprisoned. You will need to place the rods in the chamber door and electrify them. I don't know exactly the reason, but it is clear that you will not be able to retrieve the map without the Dashard. But be careful, he is very dangerous.
Is there anything else I should know about the Dashard?
It's a Force-resistant assassin. I have reason to believe this one was placed in the tomb by Tulak Hord himself. I will return when both acolytes are back from the tomb. You will not do anything further to affect the outcome of the trial. Understood?
Yes, Lord Zash.
Good. And good luck, acolyte.
Remember that for later. She deliberately tells him you will not do anything more to interfere with this. Just remember that for later. Okay. So, we will be heading off to free our good buddy, the Dashard, later. Stay tuned.